welcome back to Lewis Family Farms. It is the 17th of June 2021 and we are coming to you again from our sweet potato patch. We have been doing some reaping and it is going on well. Remember, this patch was an experiment between two different varieties of sweet potatoes, and that's the first set that was planted a couple of weeks before. This patch that I'm standing in is doing well, or we thought so, but this morning I just thought I would take a look at this section. This is the hybrid section, the section that we actually had to purchase the slips, and the first stop I made I am very, very impressed with. So this is one of the slips that was planted, all right, and as you can see, you have one sweet potato there. For the other variety, it's averaging one sweet potato per slip, all right, underneath the same treatment, one sweet potato per slip, and that is probably about averaging a pound. So we're averaging a pound per root, or a pound per slip in that variety. In this variety now, I'm seeing here one sweet potato there, seeing another one here, that is two, there's another one here, that is three, all right, and then there's another one here, that's four. Around the back here there is another sweet potato there. So from this variety, so far we're able to see a much better yield, much better result. There's another hill right here, another slip right there, and that's what's happening in that one. Yeah, and there seems to be another one there, all right. But so in this one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right. So mommy wants to make sweet potato pudding, so we are going to be reaping this slip. So that is one. Yeah, rich color, not looking bad. The size obviously suffering from lack of water, but that's one. I take out another one. Boy, farming is so nice. How can you be hungry when you're a farmer? Alright, nice sweet potatoes like that. That's the size. Alright, so that's two. Looking on the size of the other one, that's another one that can stay. We normally leave the smaller ones. We come and harvest them. Hopefully we get another shower of rain, because these sweet potatoes are dependent upon rain. They were not irrigated. Alright, so let me see. This one we're going to let it stay as well a little longer, and I think this one we're going to also let it stay. So we have removed two from the root, but then we are going to allow these two to develop a little, give them a little longer time for them to develop. So we just cover them back, and the root has been disturbed, but it is somewhat still in place. All right, so those would be able, they have not been detached from the vine, so those would be able to develop a little more. All right, so I am just looking on the slip right beside it. There's another one. This one is kind of hard to dig, but sweet potatoes are there. Let me see if this one is, I can dig this one with my hands. All right, remember that this soil was actually manually fought, so kind of difficult as well. Kind of difficult to dig with my fingers. So let me see. All right, another indication when there are good sized sweet potatoes underneath the ground is that the tuber actually raises the soil. So like you can see a crack here, and that's an indication that there's a sweet potato underneath. So there we go. So there is definitely a sweet potato underneath. So alright, and then as I say, this section is actually giving better yield than the previous section. So there is another one right beside it. Alright, so we're going to be removing this one, and this one is pudding. This is pudding. So the sizes are actually better than the other section. That's pudding. And for the same slip, there is another one. So this seems to be consistent. One's kind of difficult to remove. So yeah, this variety seems to be pretty consistent in giving more than one tuber. As you can see, the soil is very, very, very dry. So I'm going to remove this one also. It's not very big, but I'm going to remove it. So that's the second one from that slip as well, and there is a third one that I think that one feels like I'm going to leave it for a little bit, let it develop. Alright, there's another. Alright, there's no raising in at this slip. Sweet potatoes are there you go. There's another one there. So we are actually able to see. So we're seeing two more for that slip. Yeah, sorry, I'm not sure if you saw that, but actually seeing two more for that slip. So these, I think hopefully we can get another shower of rain before we actually come in for any mass reaping. But as you can see here, this one is very, very exposed. We have rats in the area, so ones that are exposed I'm going to be targeting. Oh, sorry about that. The ones that are exposed, I'm going to be targeting those. Yeah, before the rats get them. Alright, so as you can see, so this is, yeah, I think beyond the shadow of a doubt, this is definitely the variety that we're going to be moving forward with. It can't be any coincidence that we are at 3 out of 3 samples, and all 3 are showing more than 1 sweet potatoes per slip. Because this is one. This is the third row that we are in. Alright, let me just remove that one. And see, the sizes are pretty consistent. I think this one has gotten a little sunburn. Yeah. Alright, so the sizes are pretty consistent. This is probably about a 3/4 pounds, going up to a pound. Yeah, so that one. And I think this is this should be the biggest one. I'm gonna remove this one as well. Alright, so this one is definitely more than a pound. So we're averaging more than a pound per hill, which is what we are averaging in the other variety. Alright, so let me see if we will remove that. I think we'll leave the third one here. Yeah, we'll leave this one. Let it develop a little bit more. So I'm saying, farming, you're a farmer, you should not be hungry. Alright, look at that. Here is another one. This is rising again. So there you go. Sweet potatoes all over, and it is kind of overcast. As you can see, there is no sun in the sky. Well, not to be seen, but I am hoping for a nice shower rain. We are actually in the summer months, but I'm hoping for a nice shower of rain. There's another rising right there. So yeah, definitely this definitely seems to be a successful venture. There's another one right there, but I think I'm going to leave that one. That one is not exposed. We're really targeting the ones that are exposed, like this. Just as you look, you're able to see the sweet potatoes. The rats love that one. All right, so the rats would definitely be coming for that one. So we all right, and then as soon as we look, we're able to see that there are more than one sweet potatoes for this slip as well. So that's one, that's one, that's two, that's three, and there are probably more. So these slips are averaging 3 sweet potatoes per hill. All right, so we're gonna remove that one. Nothing for the rats. That's 2. Remove 2, and then we're gonna remove the third one as well. Remove 3, and then there is a fourth one, and the fourth one looks pretty impressive as well. All right, and so we have removed the fourth one. So that's the yield from that slip. And then there is also the possibility of definitely, yeah, there's another one. All right, we're gonna leave that one not exposed. That's it. So yeah, definitely. And I don't think I need any more right now. Can you imagine that? More food than can be eaten, exposed. So let me show you what the rats are. Ah, beautiful. Let me show you what the rats are doing. This is what the rats are doing. So they come and they search for the exposed sweet potatoes. They nibble at the root, at the tuber. Alright, so let me just take out this one. This one is going to be thrown away. But right beside that one, then we have a very nice one there. I'm not really going to take that one. I don't want any more sweet potatoes right now. Alright, so we just cover that. As long as it is not, I realize the rats are not really digging the ground. They are just nibbling at the ones that are exposed. Alright, and this patch of sweet potato was very, very green and lush. And as you can see, it's turning a bit yellow now. And I think that's an indication of the fact that it's time for harvest. All right, so as I said, farmers should never be hungry. That plantain, you can see it right there, that plantain will be going to the market this morning. There's an order for it, and then I'll be cutting a couple more. But to God be the glory. Great things he continues to do, blessing the land, blessing the crops, and we give thanks. Only hoping now for a shower of rain. Look at hills. Wow, look at the woodland. That is such a beauty. But guess what, it cannot be eaten. Blessed love from us here at Lewis Family Farms.